We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. John Smoltz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Michael Conforto, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Conforto.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Nimmo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Nimmo leads off first with one away. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. No balls and one strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here it comes.
Biggio.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes is right there, one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First pitch of the at bat. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is in his tracks now, as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping up now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still Hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and a strike to count. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
The first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
The 0-2 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Porcello into the windup. Here's his offering. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding in, Jed Lowry. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A windup and the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up for the Stros, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Altuve has a play, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Craig Biggio. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings in George Springer. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third base.
All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This ball will be chopped foul. Grounded up the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Jed Lowry stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Cespedes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, Wilson.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a chopper to third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The left fielder.
So 2 on with 2 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments.
For the Astros, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
And the pitch. Jeff Bagwell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Third baseman number 2. Alex.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros are down quietly.
Leading off to the net.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 0-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Craig Biggio. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis has got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the... Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Ryan Presley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ryan Presley.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Tapped out in front of home. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in once again, George Springer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First delivery to him on the way. In the air out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Conforto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready on 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning,
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hot shot down the line. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifted into center field. Cespedes is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Betances is ready. First pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go
Now
fishing
back,
at a pitch
right fielder.
out of the strike zone. He
Yordan.
went for it all right, but he managed to catch
Alvarez.
all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yordan Alvarez, runner in scoring position with two gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. This is pulled into right. Alvarez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
Mets down to their final out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Houston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Smoltz wins his 3rd of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Rick Porcello pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they sank the Mariners 8-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-4. The Texas Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-5. It was their 5th straight victory. Ji-Man Choi added 3 RBIs to his total, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 4-1. The Detroit Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they dethroned the Royals 10-2. The Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-1. The Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 6-3. The Washington Nationals beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. The Phils completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. David Bodie drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 5-2. The Cardinals broke up their 7-game losing skid as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. The Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. 2 of the best starters around do battle next. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, in the day and age where we consider quality starts, 3 runs or less in 6 innings, this guy pitched awfully good into the 9th inning, getting a no decision in his last one. Hopefully, if he gets some run support today, he can get himself in the win column.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking being greedy and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Michael Conforto is retired to lead off the ball game. Brandon Nimmo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping up now, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, Craig
Now here it
Biggio.
comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is flared right back over the mound. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, D-Roy, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets. Digging in, Dominic Smith, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Cano stands at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The shortstop.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jed Lowry goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, you might have to work the opposite field.
Way outside. 1-2. Hit to third. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Tucker. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. In his career, Nimmo brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And he falls behind 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Craig Biggio.
The designated hitter.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
next to the
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Dominic Smith
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Diaz is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, a base hit in his first trip. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Maldonado is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Maldonado, 33 years old. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Astros leave one. They lead it 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
0-1's the count.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here comes the first pitch. Jed Lowry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. Diaz picks it up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yordan.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Craig Biggio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Gurriel brings it in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Weak roller right side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike one to start the at-bat. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Tucker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Popped him up. Maldonado over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Dominic Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
2 strikes.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 away for the Astros here in the sixth, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Aledmus Diaz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Slow little roller to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Robbie Cano now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Tucker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. And that'll bring up the former first out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job.
Lowry to play this one at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Martin Maldonado is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Yordan.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Robert Gesellman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
to Selman.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a strike right. Down the middle, it's 0-1. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. A bouncer up the middle. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve from the stretch. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top, 3-1. Luis Gonzalez will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Luis Gonzalez.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He leads off their half of the 8th. And they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. First offering on its way. On, he pops it up. Diaz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Michael Conforto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as the lead remains. So here's Brandon Nimmo, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bregman has it, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Digging in now, Dominic Smith. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch popped straight up. Rivera will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard. A single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with single.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the... Edwin Diaz comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Cespedes is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Number 23, Michael.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble. For the second out, Gary Sanchez will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Number 26, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. He's set. Here it comes.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Billy Wagner will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Conforto stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here it comes on 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Fouled off. He's set. The 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Cespedes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith is under it, 2 gone.
Next to the Astros.
So it's a runner. At first with George Springer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, George Springer.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. High chopper to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. George Springer stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. And that will bring in the former top prospect Amed Rosario, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Dominic Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up from New York, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's getting late. Brad Brock takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Brad Brock.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Stepping in, Aledmys Diaz, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Cano is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Now in the box, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 4. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Brad Peacock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 41.
Here's the first pitch.
Peacock.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Todd Frazier has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base. Number 33. Todd.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field.
Michael
Cespedes is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Ramos has got it and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 20.
Ready now, Luis Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 13th inning ready to begin, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless, Dylan Betances enters the game now, as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Craig Biggio. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is in time. Biggio is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to make the catch, and that means. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. Here's the first pitch. Got him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Popped him up. Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Big spot.
Number 4, shortstop, Jed Brown.
Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two men are on with two men out. Ball two now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Count is 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 and 2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 2,
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Drilled down the line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Michael Brantley. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Bregman is digging for home. The relay, and it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And, fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, Justin Verlander. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Brad Peacock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they sealed the game with a walk-off win against the Mets, 4-3. The White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The A's totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 5-3. The Texas Rangers finished off a 2-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 6-5. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles, 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Rays took down the Red Sox on the road, 4-3. The Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers, 6-2. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-4. The Braves secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 2-1. The Marlins took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-0. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 8-1. The Yankees completed the long 4-game sweep as they blew out Baltimore 11-2. The win was their 7th in a row. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-1. The Atlanta Braves smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-7. Eugenio Suarez was a triple away of completing the cycle, leading the Reds over the Phillies 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-0. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-7. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the Giants 9-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.